Yo, man, let's talk about the new single real quick, man. New projects is going on. The song out right now, Last Wish.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Well, I've just been working on some new music. I created the new show, The Family Business. We're going into season 2 of that on the 5th of December. And I've just been trying to make sure the music is a reflection of what I've been through and what I'm going through. So that's the one we created, Last Wish. Just something I'm going through in my relationship. And I just wanted to put out something that was honest, something real. Some people can feel. It's the holidays. It's time for love. You know what I mean?
No doubt. No.
Let's get it.
Yo, so you mentioned the show, man. How does that work with? I mean, you and Brandy, your mom, like y'all, the whole business has been around y'all. I'm sure your whole life. How is all of that coming together, man? Like, what is there anything that we don't see on the show that you want to put out there for people? Like,
well, I mean, you know, I give it to you raw and uncut on the show. Like, it's pretty much everything we doing at the time. So right now, what you see is the ups and downs and the struggles through Brandy going with Dancing with the Stars. You see me and my relationship, and you just kind of see the family business, you know, go through its challenges and its obstacles.
Okay. Speaking of the family business, man, for a long time, well, I'll say in the beginning, we always associated you as Brandy's little brother, and then you just blossomed into your own personality, you know what I'm saying? Took your own road.
Word.
How did that work for you? Like, was it difficult to make that separation? Was that something you had to focus on? Was it tedious? Like,
well, I just had to let like my management, mom and Brand and everybody know, like, look, I'm gonna stay true to Ray, so I can't come out super squeaky clean and super teeny bopper and do all these crazy dance steps and all that, because that's just not where I'm at. I want to be in the club. I want to have a good time. I want to pop some champagne when I get old enough. You know, this back in the day. I'm trying to do it big. That's where I was. That was my angle. And they was like, Ray, but we want you to be more focused. And I'm like, look, I gotta do me. So it just took longer. It took longer for me, and I just had to focus on how to be me, but also make it creative and make it something that the consumer can buy. So it just took me a minute to do it, but I just kept it true. Like, I didn't want to change up.
I mean, because when you definitely did that, but when you came with it, like, you didn't make no, like, I don't even know how to put it. Like, it was very clear what path Ray J was on. I mean, we got Sexy Kenna out of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and a lot of controversial stuff out of it too.
Yeah.
You got all kind of reckless activity from me. Because
I was gonna let you go there.
That's why I'm saying you was trying to put it together,
right? There for us.
Right? I was going through a reckless, fun time in my life. I had a ball. Like, you know what I mean? The things that I seen and did, and wow. That's all I can say. But I'm on another level now. Like, I'm much more responsible as a man, creatively, mentally, and I'm focused on just more mature adult things.
So how has that maturity affected the music, man? Because Last Wish is not Sexy Kenna. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's on a whole nother level. So how is the maturity and all that coming about? How has that affected your music and stuff?
Well, it's affected it a lot, because when I was doing Sexy Kenna and I was talking about going to get my camera, and it's a Kodak moment, I really meant that. I really wanted to get my camera and have a Kodak moment, and I did. You know what I mean? and so that's crazy. So I'm not on that no more, and I learned from that, and I took whatever I was going through, and I tried to make myself a better person and learn how to respect and love people in a different way. So that's why Last Wish is there, and everything I put out is just what I'm going through in my life. It's just a reality.
Okay. Now, is there an album in the works with this, man, or is this?
Yeah. It's an album called Radiation 2 coming. Last Wish is like the first single off that joint, and you know, it's just about love. It's a body of work, a real R&B album that I think you could listen from track 1 to track 12 or however many songs is on there.
Okay, that's what's up. Anybody special you planning on working with, or?
Rodney Jerkins is producing the whole album with me, Dark Child. So we can have a consistent sound throughout the whole album. It won't jump all over the place. It's just one consistent sound. Luda's on the album. Pitbull is on the album. Gucci is on the album. I'm still working too.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, we're going to go ahead and jump into the single Last Wish real quick, man. And we're going to come back and talk with Ray J some more. I'm going to let him talk to these ladies in here, because I know That's what he's here for. So I'm
I'm
gonna let him
here
handle
I'm here
that.
for the world.
Keep it locked right here, y'all. We live in studio with Ray J, Kiss 101.7.
Now look, man.
I'm gonna dwell on something a little bit. And if you don't want to go there, you tell me Rob J don't go there.
All right.
I gotta go back to the show, man.
Okay.
For the love of Ray J.
Okay.
The whole process, explain this to me. You got all of these women here, all these beautiful women around you.
Yeah.
And you got to pick one.
Yeah.
Alright? You ain't got no rings on your finger right now, so technically, you don't have to pick one.
Duh.
So how do you go
Actually
through
have
that
a starting
process?
5.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you go through that process of elimination, man? Like, as a man, knowing I got this plate here, and I can eat off of this plate all day long.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's just like anything, man. You can't. Sometimes you think you can have your ice cream, your cake, and eat it too, but you can't. So what the producers try to do is keep everybody away from each other when it comes to the late night. Because if I'm smashing a different girl every night, and those respectable women are starting to see that, then they gonna want to go home. So then you don't have a TV show because everybody just getting a freak on. You feel me? So there's limitations to it, and there's a way to keep everybody away from each other until it grows. And as the episodes get deeper, then you can get a little closer. So
was that temptation though tough for you?
Oh man, that temptation was tough. The producers had to like wait and sleep in the room to make sure I didn't go out the room. So it gets crazy, but there are limitations to that because we want to make sure the girls that's really there to try to maybe find love are treated with respect as well. So
okay. Now let me ask you this: do you still keep in contact with any of the females? I mean, outside of any of the ones you might have picked, like, did you develop any platonic relationships, friendships with any of them to the point where you can say, hey, if I see so and so when I come in your town, I'm gonna holler at you, we're gonna hang out?
Yeah. I created some platonic things.
I like the way you put
Absolutely.
that. I like
Absolutely.
the way you
yeah,
put that.
I had some bionic platonic. Please believe that.
Okay. all right. Now, going through an experience like that, man, you are, I would say, a musician first, an artist first.
Yeah.
Does that get in the way of the music?
It does. It does because it's another hustle. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother hustle, creating TV shows and actually seeing an idea and creating a synopsis and going in and pitching it and then actually editing and being in the room with your producers and putting together your ideas. That's like, it's days and hours and hours and hours of work, so you kind of lose focus on practicing, being in rehearsal, writing songs, all of those things. So with me, I'm a universal artist. Like I told my label, like I'm just trying to find my way in the music because we dominating crazily in reality. And I'm trying to bring that to the music side and put some time over here.